Question 7 here, again from the Study Clicks trigonometry section. Part A, the triangle below has two angles of size 70 degrees as shown. So 70 and 70. What type of triangle is this? Well, long story short, if two angles in a triangle are the same, it's called an isosceles triangle. So an isosceles triangle, two angles the same, two sides the same. Work out the size of the angle A, the third angle in the triangle. So everyone knows that the angle sum in a triangle is 180 degrees. So 180 degrees for if I was to get A plus B plus C there. A plus B plus C would give you 180. So if we add the 70 and the 70 together, we get 140 degrees. And we know then that the full thing makes up 180. So we just say 180 minus 140, giving us 40 degrees, which is equal to A. The next part there, part 3. This triangle is joined to a parallelogram as shown below. The angle B in the parallelogram is marked. Work out the size of the angle B. So what we need to do here is I'm going to use my knowledge here that a straight line angle is 180. Angle is 180 degrees. And so as a result of that, I'm going to work out this angle in here, and I'm going to say that 180 minus 70 is equal to 110 degrees. So that's what this angle in here is, 110 degrees. So I found that angle, and now this is something in parallelograms. Opposite angles in a parallelogram are equal. So in a parallelogram are equal. So if that's the case, we can see here if that's 110, well, B is going to be the same as it. So that means that angle B is going to be equal to 110 degrees. We're on to the next part of this question, part B here. The diagram below shows the triangle T. The lengths of two sides and the size of one angle are shown. So we have a 3 and a 4, and we have an 80 degrees in between. Now just to point out here, notice how you've got a side and another side, and you've got the angle in between. So I don't know where this question is going, but I bet it's something to do with congruence here, and check like, is two sides and one angle in between those two sides. So that's the key thing. If you have two sides of a triangle and the angle in between those two sides, so it must be between them. If that's the case in any other triangle, well then they're the same triangle in every way. So if I look at the first one here, 4 more triangles are shown below. For each triangle, tick if they are congruent, which means are they exactly the same or not. So the first one here, there's two sides, 3 and 4. The angle in between them is 80. So side, angle, side, it's exactly the same as triangle T. So yes, that is congruent. And that's the side angle side there coming into play very nicely. Next part there, so this one I look at, we've got a side, we've no angle, we've got a side and a side, but we've no angle in between them, and we haven't enough information to tell what that angle is, so we cannot say if that triangle is congruent. We don't have enough information there. We can't say for sure whether that angle is 80 or not. We just can't say it. This one here is very similar again. Two sides, look at them, 3 and 4, but the angle in between those two sides. So if I just draw a triangle out here, the sides, there's 4, there's 3. This is the angle that would be between those two sides. We don't have that on that triangle. So again, it doesn't matter that 80 is there, it's only throwing a red herring. We say no, they are not congruent. And in the last one here, you've got two sides, you've got 3 and a 4, you've got the angle in between those two sides. So there's the 3, there's the 4, there's the angle in between those two sides. And as a result of that angle happens to be 80, 3 and a 4, the angle in between the two sides, that is also congruent to T. And I'm not sure if that's the end of that question. Yes, it is.